welcome to Friday Night Lights. We have officially reached week 3 of the high school football season in Minnesota. We've got a great show coming up for you tonight. Thanks for joining us. My name is Matt Halverson.
And I'm Alexis Bass. We start our night off on the east side of Duluth for a matchup between the Greyhounds and the Hawks. Last season, Duluth East put together a huge comeback after trailing 24-0 to come back against Hermantown for a 41-24 win. And a dramatic comeback win, to say the least, for the road of the Greyhounds.
And this year, they're back at East, and there was no shortage of drama in this game. East up 19-0, second quarter, late. But just before the break, Gavin Bloomdahl up the middle. They cut it to 19-8 at halftime. And that fires up Zagelmeyer and his Hawks. They force a sack fumble in the third quarter, and Bloomdahl punches in another Hermantown touchdown. Deficit is 19-14. Fast forward to the end of the fourth, just over a minute on the clock. Bloomdahl gets the ball again, 6 yards out. He's in. Hermantown takes a 22-19 lead, 1:10 on the clock. But hold everything. Duluth East goes over 60 yards. Peyton Weitzman, Connery Wicks up 3, 8 seconds on the clock. They think they've won it. Student section going wild. Hermantown, though, one last chance. Peyton Menzel up the sideline. Time expires. Hold everything. Late hit out of bounds. 15-yard penalty. There's going to be an untimed down from the East 39. Student section can't believe it. Michael Lau, one last chance. He's scrambling, nearly sacked once. Nearly sacked twice. Gets it off. No time on the clock. Bo Janzig, are you kidding? A walk-off winner for Hermantown, 28-25. One of the wildest football games you will ever see.
That might be one of the wildest football games I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of football in my time, but to have that happen on the high school stage and to have it happen here and to have Hermantown come up on top, that's awesome. That's so exciting for these kids.
It was 4 verts, just get to the end zone. Mike scrambling, throws it up. Me and Peyton Menzel, same team fighting over the ball. I come down with it, game over. We were doubting ourselves, but we came through. All the boys stepped up big.
We just don't even know what happened. We never planned for a Hail Mary play. Just hiked it, did a crow hop and launched that thing, and we got it somehow. That was definitely one of the best that I've ever played, honestly. I've never felt this way. It's awesome. I love it.
Well, a night to remember under the Friday Night Lights for sure, and Cloquet has hit the ground running to start the season. After a sub-500 finish in 2020, the Lumberjacks outscored Proctor and Duluth-Denfeld by a combined score of 80-12 in weeks 1 and 2. They took to Bromring Field for the first time tonight, hosting Grand Rapids. First drive of the game, Rapids in the red zone. Dominic Provinsko hands it off to Jack Cleveland. He punches it in for a few yards out. Touchdown Thunderhawks. They take a 6-0 lead. Ensuring drive for the Lumberjacks, Alec Turnball to Alexander Peterson. He avoids a few tackles and books it for a first down, which leads to this. Marshall Hayes takes the handoff, barrels his way 13 yards to the score. Kick is good, and Cloquet takes a 7-0 lead. But Grand Rapids makes a last game push. They win it 20-13.
Huge win for them. Hibbing and Pine City battling on a neutral site tonight. They're up in Mountain Iron duel. Hibbing on the drive, second quarter. Senior quarterback Evan Radovich throws a quick slant to senior wide receiver Amari Manning. He's off to the races. 40-yard score, 3:13 remaining in the second quarter. Hibbing leads at 20-8, but Pine City comes back to win this one 32-21.
And Rockridge taking on the Hunters of Duluth-Denfeld. Late in the first half, Griffin Dawson drops back to extend the play, but he's hit, and he fumbles. Sophomore linebacker Gunnar George jumps on the football, and Rockridge takes over with just over 3 minutes left at the first half. They took advantage of the turnover, punching in a touchdown a few plays later. And unfortunately, Denfeld falls 36-6.
The Eskimos of Esko hosting Proctor. Esko celebrating Red, White, Blue Knights. Already up 7. Esko running back Naoki Herrick takes the pitch, gallops right side. He holds up the fingers, and he is gone. Reservations for 6. Lead now 14-0. Second quarter. Herrick again around the right side, makes a man miss. The sun may be going down, but the fingers are going up. Very next drive, Proctor punt, high snap, and it's blocked. Carter Zezuluk. Carter, I'm sorry. gets the mitts on the ball. Esco recovers. Now the ball in great position. The Eskimos air it out. Ty Christensen to Carter again. Offense, defense, special teams. Esco dominates on all cylinders tonight. They get the big win over Proctor.
Elsewhere, Two Harbors and Aiken suited up under the Friday Night Lights in a 22-14 final. That one goes to Aiken. Wamassabi East earned a home win over International Falls, 32-6.
Moose Lake, Willow River down Greenway, Nashua, Keewatin, 36-0. And another shutout. North Branch gets the win over Mora, 50-0. In the 9-man rank, Silver Bay took down McGregor, 34-24. And Mountain Iron Buell won at Ogilvie, 48-26. And that is all our games for the Minnesota side tonight, but we have plenty more coming up in just a few minutes.
Yep, that's right, Matt. We're about to jump over the border into Wisconsin, where Northwestern looked to improve to a 5-0 down in Cameron. Superior was looking for their first win on homecoming.
Well, once again, the Northwestern Tigers are back in position to make a run at the Heart of North title. At a perfect 4-0 to start their season coming into tonight. They're the 8th-ranked team in Division 4, according to the WizSports.net poll. And the touchdown PB&Js, they've been flying around.
Of it are certainly in the picture right now.
The Tigers were down in Cameron tonight, taking on the 1-3 Comets. First quarter, Tigers in red zone territory. Junior Austin Shiles takes it away and takes it to the Tigers' house for their second tutty of the night. Northwestern leads 14-0. And minutes later, Tigers knocking on their own doorstep. Shiles takes it away in a beautiful cutback. Not quite to the house, but just you wait. 1 yard line and the Tigers are in. Wyatt Dumanson finishes the task for his team. Northwestern tallies their third touchdown of the night, 21-0. And just when you thought the Tigers were done crawling into the red zone, QB1 Luke Seaton says, I have more than just an arm. I've got legs too. Northwestern goes up 35-0 in the second. The Tigers kept the tutties coming, winning 56-0.
The first 4 weeks of the football season did not exactly go according to plan for the Superior Spartans. After a pair of losses to open their season, a great opportunity to get back on track against Eau Claire North was quickly taken away due to COVID-19. Last week, they got the offense going, but came up short at New Richmond. Tonight, they're back at Superior. It was homecoming over there, looking for their first win against Rice Lake. Here in the first quarter, though, Rice Lake gonna pile past the pylon for the first touchdown of the night. It's Christian Lindow getting his 6th touchdown of the season, and why not go for 2 when you can? They wanted to do it all night long. Elliott Nolan adds the 2 right there. Rice Lake goes up 8-0. Fast forward to the 4th. Superior answering. Carson Gottler takes things into his own hands. The keeper. The Spartans are down big. They couldn't quite get back into this one. Superior drops homecoming to Rice Lake, 38-18. Well, it has been almost 2 years since the Bulldogs have played in Romano Gym, and tonight we were courtside, known as the Splash Zone, where UMD opened up NSIC play for the top 25 matchup to number 5 Wayne State.
You saw this one live on the My9 Sports Network earlier. Set 1, Bulldogs receiving senior Kate Berg with the dime pass, and it's Summer Ballard, money-making machine. After that kill, Dogs go up 21-19. All tied up at 23. Cats serving Madison Gordon, pushing this back to the middle. Grace Dake puts the nail in the coffin. Bulldogs break the tie, 24-23. Set point, and fans are on their feet after several set-tying set points. The Wayne State Wildcats put the exclamation mark on set 1, winning 28-26. Down go the Dogs. UMD drops their home opener in game 1 of NSIC meetings to a number 5 Wayne State, 3-1. Bulldogs back at it tomorrow afternoon, and they will be back in Romano Gym at 2 p.m. facing Augie.
Tomorrow afternoon, the Gophers are sky high in Colorado to take on the Buffs. As for the Badgers, they are off this week with a bye week. For the Vikings, it has been a day you just cannot make up. Their training facility in Eagan didn't have power this morning, so they couldn't watch any film in their scheduled morning meetings. On top of that, defensive end Everson Griffin was in a car accident after he swerved to miss a deer. So Griffin has a concussion and will miss Sunday's game against the Cardinals. Minnesota is already coming off a disappointing loss to the Bengals, so they're looking to beat the odds, currently 3.5-point underdogs on the road.
We had meetings like the old school with the chalkboards and the whiteboards, so we took care of that. We'll catch up the film tomorrow morning when we get back from meetings. But we're excited to get back out there and get back to work and try to be the team that that I believe we can be.
Linebacker Anthony Barr also out. Eric Hendricks is questionable. Kickoff at 3:05 this Sunday in Glendale. That is all for our football games tonight. But, of course, the best part yet to come.
That is right, Matt. When we come back, we've got our Friday Night Lights play of the night. Do not go anywhere. Welcome back. As promised, we finish our show with the Friday Night Lights play of the night. In week 1, Barnum's Willie Richardson took home the crown. Last week, it was Carlton Renshaw's Austin Larva. But tonight, there could only be one.
Yeah, throw out the voting tonight. Usually that's the thing we do. This is our winner. Without a doubt, you already know what it is. Michael Lau does the unthinkable. Down 3, no time on the clock. He needs 39 yards, and he needs Bo Janzig. Hail Mary, I have never, ever seen a play like this live. Step aside, Aaron Rodgers, forget about it, anyone else. This is Hermantown tonight. At this point, we just need to let this video play, because, come on, the Hawks walked it off here for a 28-25 win. There were 2 lead changes in this game in the last 2 minutes. Hermantown, don't forget here, they were down 19-0 nearing the end of the first half. They stormed back. This is a rowdy crowd tonight. Both student sections were packed, and I just can't believe, rewatching this, how he gets out here. I mean, he has to make something happen. He's got a guy with his jersey there, and unbelievable. I can't even believe that play. Congratulations to Hermantown. This is your night. They were all speechless after the game. Everyone said that they had never experienced anything like that. Michael Howe, of course, all hype tonight. So congratulations to him. Congratulations.
Still in awe about. Really, more than a pop-off play of the night for sure. I mean, someone get him a Gatorade shower for sure. But that is a wrap for us. If you want to rewatch any of tonight's highlights or the whole show, sprint on over to our sports page on KBJR6.com.
Have a great night.